What's going on, fellas? Well, today we replaced the belt tensioner, which is that one, and the two pulleys on one of the trucks. But I wanted to bring something to your guys' attention. So it looks like this one's the original. It was squeaking, the driver complained. It does have a little bit of movement here and here and there as well. So if you move it to the side, that's when you know that they're going bad. The belts were not that bad, but I replaced them anyways. Replaced both of them. They weren't that bad. So I'm thinking, because most of the time the squeakiness comes from the belt being dirty or cracked, you know, they need to be replaced. But these two belts look decent. Let's just start, I guess. Anyways, what I wanted to bring up to you guys, this sucker's got bearing noise. One of them does. Can't get it to go. Anywho, this is what I wanted to tell you guys. Okay, so the 3 bolts for the belt, for the tensioner, go here. Here, here, and here, right? Well, for the new tensioner, new belt tensioner, this is thinner. It's like up to right there. So I was trying to squeeze this screw in there, but the frame in here is metal, so you don't want to damage it if because it was about that much in, and then it was hard to twist it. So I kept trying to undo it. I was thinking maybe it wasn't in there correct, so I was undoing it and then redoing it again, and it would only go that much, and then it would get stuck, and then I would have to put some back arm into screwing it. So I didn't want to keep screwing it. So what I did, I grabbed the nut and I put it on there. Well, this one screws on, but the one I put on there did not screw on. So then when I put the screw in there, I had that much. Let me show you guys. The one I put over there did not fit. It was pretty big. So I put that much in there because I did not want to keep twisting this and mess around and break it from in here or do something crazy to it. So just in case you run into that problem, just keep in mind that the new belt tensioner here is thinner. It goes up to about here, this much, and this one's thicker. So this screw will not go all the way in unless you put some back arm into it. And you know, I'm not a mechanic, but I don't want to force that screw in there. So that's what I did. I put a nut right there and then screwed it on nice and tight. This screw went in with no problem, and that one went in with no problem. It was just this top one that I was having issues with, because I noticed that this part right here, this is thicker. And I'm thinking these are the old ones, but the new ones are only about from here this way. This part right here is gone. It's thinner. So I'm thinking that's why I was having issues with the belt tensioner. And I was real leery about forcing it in there. So So I decided to just swap everything out because everything looked old. Everything looked old, you know, like that, and for sure that. And now that I'm playing with it a little bit more, I could see where the driver was complaining that. He told me the other morning it sounded like I had crickets inside the engine. So yeah, it was probably the belt tensioner, because this one has play. So I'm going this way to see if it has play. The bearings are good, but you hear it? There's play. That one's got play as well. Not much, but see. And then this one has play. But the bearings are good. Yeah, that one's got play. You guys can hear it. So I'm going sideways with it. So it's got play. But yeah, that was my issue. This bolt right here was gave me some issues. It would not go all the way in. These screwed on all the way, and then I put the socket to it to tighten them. This one did too, but it was just this top one that when I got to there, it was hard for me to keep turning it. And when I noticed that this part was thicker than the new one, I said, okay, well, I'm not gonna push it. Here's the part number, in case anybody needs it. So for this one, it's was it a 5/8 or a 16? And then to take these suckers off, I used what was it? It was one of these. It's the same size as this one. I'll tell you guys right now what size it was. I think it was this one. Yeah, it was this one. So I used the 45 for this one. But when you buy this, they'll give you one of these and a long one, which is this one right here. So that way when you're taking out the pulley, you know, you can stretch it out and then put it somewhere right here. I forgot where it was at. But I didn't even use these, you know. All I did was just pull down on the tension and then undid the belt from the bottom and did them both ways, both belts the same way. When I was putting back the tensioner, that's when I used these. But these, oh, they go right there. You see that right there? They go right there, like that. And it'll hold the belt tensioner. Once you crank it down, it'll hold it. But I used it to put it on. So I slapped this puppy on, then I crunched it, and then I put this on, and then I put the belt all around the pulleys and what have you. And then once it was done, I could just slip it off because there was no tension on it because the belts were already on there. So, but I'm not gonna throw this away. I'm gonna keep all this stuff because you never know on an emergency, and I'm always on standby. I'm always on standby for somebody. Could be a friend. you know, their truck is broken down, and so I keep spare parts, you know, like this, you know, keep them around, because in case anybody breaks down, then I can run down there and help them out, because it's no joke to break down and have nobody help you. Steelers. That's right. That's right. So yeah, fellas, I just wanted to mention that. That tensioner on the top, just keep that in mind. It's a little smaller than the original, and what I used is one of these, Harbor Freight, of course, Pittsburgh. And I also took this one, but I didn't need it. And that was pretty much it, fellas. That was pretty much it. So just thought I'd bring that up to you guys' attention. If you guys are out there driving, drive safe, be safe, and we'll see you guys on our next video.